I am Adisa, and this is my story. Long ago, I lived in a village surrounded by hills as green as hope itself. I was a weaver by trade, but what I truly wove were dreams. My hands turned thread into beauty, and my work was admired by many. Yet I was a quiet man, more interested in the patterns of the loom than the chatter of the village. One day, everything changed. She arrived like the first breath of dawn. Amara, they called her. Her beauty was a melody, and every eye in the village followed her as she walked. But her heart, her heart, it was a mystery. From the moment I saw her, I was lost. Not a thread of my thoughts remained untangled. I knew I had to win her heart, though I was just a simple weaver. The suitors came, like bees to a flower. Warriors, hunters, traders, they all sought her hand. They brought gifts of gold and ivory, promises of grand homes and rich lives. I had no gold, no ivory. All I had were my hands and my craft. So I wove for her, a tapestry unlike any other. It took me moons to complete. I used the rarest dyes, climbed the highest hills to find the perfect shades of blue, green, and gold. In the threads, I told a story of love that grew like the baobab tree, strong and enduring. When I presented it to her, the village gathered to see. I remember the way her eyes softened as she touched the tapestry. "This is beautiful," she said, "but beauty is not enough." Her words struck me like a hunter's spear. Not enough. I had given her the most beautiful thing I could create. I had poured my heart into every thread. Yet it wasn't enough. I could have walked away. I could have let the warriors and traders fight for her. But something in me refused to give up. I watched her, not as the others did, awed by her beauty, but to understand her. I saw how she lingered by the river, her fingers trailing the water. How she smiled at the children who played in the dust, her laughter as light as the breeze. I saw her love for the world around her, the way she nurtured the sick and spoke softly to the elders. And I understood. Amara's heart sought something deeper than beauty or riches. She longed for a love that was unselfish, a love that saw her as more than just the brightness of her eyes. So, I went to her again. This time, I did not bring a tapestry or a grand declaration. I brought only myself. "I cannot promise you riches or jewels," I said, "but I will carry water from the river when your arms are tired. I will mend your roof when the storms come. I will listen to your laughter and your silence. I will love you, not as the world sees you, but as you are." For a moment, she said nothing. The village held its breath. Then Amara smiled, a smile that was not for the crowd, but just for me.
That is love, and it is enough.
And so, my friends, I learned that love is more than beauty, more than wealth, more than the grand gestures we often think it must be. True love is a quiet, enduring presence. It is seeing and being seen for all that we are. Love isn't always beautiful enough, because true love is far greater than beauty itself.